Yo!
Yo, what up, Juggalos? Motherfucking TeamMUJ in the motherfucking house.
We're back. What up?
Brand new weekly Wicked Web Show here. And man, we got a lot to talk about.
Lots.
If you guys do subscribe to our YouTube channel and you're watching this right now, then you've known over the last week, we've let out a few videos here and there talking about this and that. As the gathering is upon us, we've got a lot to say. I know the last time you saw us, Matt Murderous wasn't here. Good to see you again, my brother.
Welcome back.
Hell yeah, Matt Murderous in the motherfucking house. We shouted them out in our last video, of course.
Always.
That was when me and Jiggy Fresh were talking about the gathering lineup as it was originally.
As it was.
Yeah, as
what
it was
we wanted to see.
Yeah. And some of our hopes.
Our hopes and dreams.
Some of that has come true. Some of that definitely not going to happen. So in this weekly Wicked Web Show, we got a lot to talk about concerning that still.
For real.
We really consider it the road to the gathering of the Juggalos that we're on right now.
It's like road to WrestleMania, bro. Once you hit that certain month,
once you hit Royal Rumble or the week or so before Royal Rumble, you got
your little tours. Everybody's on tour.
Yep.
And then you hit the gathering, and it's like, all right, everybody.
It's like the homecoming.
The majority of everybody's gonna be there that you want to see. A lot of shit's going down. We got some dope ass tours right before.
Oh man, and we're hopefully gonna see a couple of these tours before leading up to the end. We missed one that we could have went to, and we'll talk about that here in a little while. But like we're saying, we're on the road to the gathering of the Juggalos. The last video we sat down in, we talked about a few people who were confirmed to be at the gathering of the Juggalos.
Right.
A couple that we hoped to. One of the ones that got confirmed like immediately after we released our shit,
like, literally
was Kung Fu Vampire.
We talked about him.
We recorded that night. We talked about Kung Fu Vampire, and the next day we released our video. And by the time we released the video, Kung Fu Vampire. So I was like luckily able to edit into the video. Kung Fu Vampire has now been booked or whatever.
So if you seen that video, it was literally the day before we were talking about it.
Go check it out because there are some still things that we want to talk about in that video that still haven't happened or still are something that we want to talk about. So go look at the last full length video that we did, and we talked about those. Since then, they've added some people for sure. I was super hype about Twisted Insane.
Oh yeah, it was dope. I know our homie Webmaster Breaker.
Yeah,
dude,
super big fan.
He's super big pump. Big pump.
Big pump because he is
big pump.
Big pumped because. Maybe you're thinking subliminally because Webmaster Baker works out listening to Twisted Insane, who is also fucking ripped as fuck though too. Swole as fuck. Matt Murderous knows I've done, and you might even know I've done quite a few shows with Twisted Insane. Somewhere I got to like 2 or 3 where I got to DJ for him.
He stopped at Willow Creek. At the Wendy's at Willow.
No shit.
Last year, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Cooked him up food and everything.
Twisted Insane is a cool ass motherfucker. I tweeted
very
it.
Humble.
I'm not afraid to say it. I feel like he's a better, more wicked Tech 9.
Yeah.
His showmanship, dude.
I've never seen him.
Even in the Red Room one time, I'm pretty sure you were there.
I believe I was.
And he had that like dummy on the table that we had to plug in, and it was like sitting up, like he was doing like an exorcist on this fucking dummy that was laying. Dude, it was so fucking dope,
the
bro.
Theatrics to his shows, man.
Man, the way he moves, the masks, because he's got that fucking crazy ass demon mask, and he does that crazy ass shit, where he's fucking like, oh, bro, like he either learned it from Tech 9 or it's just some other adaptation that he knows. I'm not sure where Twisted Insane's from, so I don't know if it's like that type of shit.
I believe he's from like Cali.
Yeah,
he's a fucking chopper. His shit is deep as fuck. All he does this one song where he's talking about doing the heroin or whatever, bro. Oh man. And I DJ'd for him at Tiger Styles and in the Red Room, and I think somewhere else before, bro. This motherfucker's just cool as fuck. So to see him at the gathering,
he did a remix to the Harry Potter theme song.
No shit.
And it was like
hell yeah. See, Adam probably knows that shit.
Yeah.
Adam, our homeboy Webmaster Baker, he's a big fan. So when they announced Twisted Insane, I hit up Adam Baker right away and was like, "Yo,
he's gotta go."
This is something you're asking. Oh no, he was already going.
He's going on.
But no, he was just like, "Man, I hope Twisted Insane will be there," and for sure, Twisted Insane's gonna be there. That's dope as fuck. That's actually somebody we didn't mention in that video that we did either.
Right.
Now thinking back, we didn't talk about Twisted Insane, and which really we should have. Like we kind of did this video on like a shorthand list of things that were more probable. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
And then since then, there's been a couple other names. I think there's been more even since, other than you have here. One of them that goes along with the shit of like the new shit, bringing some new shit in there is that Odd Squad.
Yeah.
Bro, you see that Odd Squad guy, the guy with no hands? Bro, that motherfucker rolled a blunt.
With a nub, bro.
With the nubs, bro.
It's dope.
For sure, bro.
I've seen people roll one with like a broken hand. With
I've
seen
with one hand. I've seen.
Wait,
no fingers? This guy has nubs, bro. They call them nubs or some shit, I think.
No fingers.
Hey, anybody's familiar with Odd Squad or whatever? Shout out to because these cats are fucking. It's different. It'll be cool as fuck, bro. They're juggalo shit. We talked about it in our video that there's certain people who are juggalos and they don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know it, or they
don't even know it.
They don't want to.
Who said that before? Because that's what we were talking about. Isn't that like a something that like Violent J even said? Yeah, Juggalo and you don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
And some people don't even want to acknowledge it because they don't want to be associated with.
And they want to create their own lane.
They want to create their own lane, which I understand completely. I 100% get it, but at the same time, you just gotta understand that
juggalos will still respect the fuck out of you. You know, you come around.
Look at Hop, bro. Yeah. I mean, Hobson and even Tech 9, man. As much as they don't want to admit
Token's gonna be.
Yeah, Token.
That's
another
guy.
Token.
Yeah, that's
Token's gonna be online.
I forgot about Token.
I wonder if Froggy Fresh is coming back.
I don't really fuck with Token. I don't know a Token track.
I don't know a lot of it. I peeped the shit.
I never really fucked with. You know who I fuck with? Who's that other motherfucker from? Man, see, I was thinking of his name, but he's another cat. He did some shit with Whitney Payton. We did a show with them one time. Mexican cat.
Cryptic Wisdom?
Cryptic Wisdom, bro. Cryptic Wisdom needs to be at the motherfucking cat. I like Cryptic Wisdom over Token.
Cryptic Wisdom.
Cryptic Wisdom should have blew
up longer.
Cryptic Wisdom should have blew up before fucking Token. 100%.
I agree.
Bro, humble, underrated as fuck, bro. He fucking spits. He's fucking musical as fuck. That's someone who I would still like to see, and because I don't fuck with this Token guy because I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? He might be dope as fuck. But I've never listened to any of his shit. I know he got that Tech 9 cosign and all that shit. But I never
even before that, some of his shit that I've heard before the whole Tech 9 cosign.
Yeah,
pretty dope. But
yeah, but
I mean,
I would fuck with Cryptic Wisdom
I'd
over
fuck with Cryptic Wisdom
for sure, bro. I'd fuck with Cryptic Wisdom even over this Token shit. And we're like,
Token's dope.
In this week's web show, we're gonna talk about that in a lot though, where there are some people that we're getting to that point where it'd be like a pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Where I'd rather have so and so over so and so. I'd rather have Cryptic Wisdom over Token.
But I'd rather you never really listen to Token.
I know that's why, but that's what I'm saying. I know, but that's what I'm saying, and that's the reason why. And I think it should go back to, you're right, I should be seeing somebody that I've never seen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that comes to, like, we'll just go right into the JellyRoll shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's crew to return.
We talked about that in the last one.
We talked about that last one. We talked about that in our last one with the lineup. It's like, we don't want like a UBI set. We don't want a fucking Gotti set. We want a fucking.
I want Seth's crew.
If you're gonna bring one of them, you bring both of them.
I don't want to see.
Gotti's back now.
If Tech 9 is
if no one's seen it, Gotti,
he needs to bring at least like.
You're gonna have Calico there, of course, but bring.
Yeah. Oh, that's happening for
sure. Bring.
Well, I mean, King
if
ISO.
You want it,
King ISO.
Yeah, King ISO just signed.
Well, I'm sure Tech will do another because I'm pretty sure at the last gathering I was at, I'm pretty sure he showcased ISO.
Right.
I'm pretty sure at the 17th annual, he had ISO do some shit on stage that night then too. But really like.
But you need to. Seth needs to come back.
But only if it's gonna be Cess.
Yeah,
like we talked about last video. I don't want to see UBI. I mean,
no disrespect to UBI. No disrespect to Gotti, but
I want to
see
Cess.
I want to see Cess.
I want to see Cess going bar for bar.
I don't want to hear that click clack bang.
Yeah, I want to hear that click clack bang. I want to hear that Coliseum. I want to hear that back, like you said, that back and forth fucking shit. I'm gonna give you sick. Let's throw them back at each other. Let's throw that flow back and forth. That's what I want.
And maybe they're saying at the gathering this year that they don't want to book people who they've booked multiple times, but like on our list right here, there's two. I mean, Guar's been there multiple times.
Guar's been there multiple times.
Kung Fu Vampire's been there multiple times.
Yeah.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Bone Thugs. Tech.
So it goes into this whole thing where, and then in the last video, I also said when it came down to Guar, and like it almost seemed like you were kind of taken back when I had said it in the last video. I was like, Guar, but I could give a fuck less.
What up?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I give a fuck less if Guar was at the gathering this year because the last 3 gatherings I've been at, Guar has been.
And like I said,
it's not even really Gwar anymore.
No, bro, Odorous died, and it's not fucking the Gwar that we grew up with.
And like I said, I mean, before we started this video, if you've been watching from the Instagram right now, it's once you see them, and when we seen them older, you know what I'm saying,
I really want to see them dumping on Trump though.
Yeah, that's fine.
I really want to see them dumping on Trump.
Hell yeah!
So that would be cool. They're gonna tie Trump, because if you guys have seen Gwar before, they do like a whole show or whatever. They always tie politics into it. Right. I really want to see them cut Trump's head off, because I see them cut Obama's head off at the last gathering. Right. So I see them cut Hillary's head off and shit. I see them fuck Hillary on stage at the end of the last gathering. They did some crazy shit. So I'm all down for that, but.
How long would you stay for the actual show, though?
No, bro, I stayed for the whole. I stayed for all Gwar. I stayed for because Gwar was on main stage last year. Oh. Or the last year I wasn't at the last two. I'm sorry, it was 2016 at the 17th annual. Gwar was main stage, and it was dope. 17? At some point, there was some big explosion on stage, and I don't know if it was like part of their pyrotechnics or someone threw a bomb on there. But bro, they didn't stop. Boom! And they were just like. So. I've seen Gwar though. I've seen Gwar 3 times. At the gathering. I've seen them once outside the gathering with Odorous, which was fucking incredible.
Right. Odorous, we seen him in 2009.
Yeah. But I was like, dude, I was like falling asleep.
It was like at a freak show tent. Yeah. It was like we walked by. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, we watched it. We saw a little bit. We saw Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama even probably back then. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, what up, though?
Look, I like. With the whole shit that's going on right now, the drama on Juggalo Twitter, I would have rather seen JellyRoll than Gwar.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, straight up.
Now look, I want to hear you guys' opinion on this whole fucking JellyRoll shit before I start getting yapping.
Go ahead.
So, what do you think about it? Because I know you're a JellyRoll fan.
I don't know why they're not inviting him out, because I mean, JellyRoll has already made a staple for him in the Juggalo community.
Just like I was saying kind of about Liquid Assassin.
Right. He's my whole thing was like, I don't know how much truth, like, you know what I'm saying, we'll never know whatever was said, but according to what he said, even if it's not the 2 years in a row, he said, hey, if it's a money thing, I already told you I'd do it for free. Yeah. If that's the case and you're still not booking him,
what the fuck?
You got a 3-4 day concert that's 24 hours round.
Oh, for sure.
Throw him somewhere.
We can name, like, people literally
Juggalos want to see him.
A whole
Juggalos want to fucking see him.
Roster of artists that want to come to this gathering and perform, and
out of a lot of the people, you guys. I mean, for some of you guys who may be watching, and you guys know, I talked about the Liquid Assassin shit and how, and I really
think he got fucking snubbed too. Though,
I feel the same way about JellyRoll.
Right.
Honestly, I think when we did the last video that we did, we talked about how for Gwar there was like, I could list 5 other people that I would rather be at the gathering of the Juggalos than Gwar, because I've seen Gwar enough, and I get it. Right. You know what I'm saying? You want to bring the people that like pack the house or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? That are legends or whatever. I get that, but JellyRoll, like how I said about Liquid Assassin, is a staple in the motherfucking Juggalo and underground community. He definitely deserves a spot at the Super Gathering of the Juggalos, whether it's fucking 3:30 in the morning or some fucking random stage or whatever. He definitely deserves it.
I seen somebody post like, "Hey, well, fuck it, if you're gonna be there partying in the woods."
Well, apparently he's gonna play the fucking.
The way I look at it is, if these artists are wanting to come and perform at their,
if it is really for free
gathering,
but see here, like, and
they really want to make it to this super event, why not let them?
Here's where I start yapping. Then I guess where it comes to it is because if JellyRoll was willing to do this for free, then he should have done the march for free.
Yeah.
And I know it'll come back to Tech 9 didn't march for free, yada yada yada. But if JellyRoll is willing to do this for free, why didn't he march for free? Why wouldn't he have to march? You know what I'm saying? If his then excuse is because he's an OG or whatever, and he's a felon or whatever, then he was on Twitter saying something about, "Oh, I'm just telling the truth, and you keep pushing me, I'm gonna keep telling." You don't talk. You don't get on Twitter and start yapping.
Oh shit!
If if you're an OG, you know what I'm saying? You don't get on Twitter and start fucking yapping on motherfuckers, you know? He got on Twitter and started jaw-jacking and started talking shit. Any OG that I know,
right?
You go straight to the source, you know what I'm saying? So for what Jelly did after not getting booked, he took it to the next level where he shouldn't have continued to make it seem like it was a big deal to him. He should have been like, here's what I had to say. I ain't gotta say no more.
Yeah, like you said, when we talked about it earlier, the part that makes it kind of shitty is where, like you said, where he says, if you keep pushing me, then I'm gonna let more of this shit out. You should have left it at like, hey, they told me I'm not gonna, they're not gonna book, blah blah blah. I'm not performing. I told them I do it for free. Cool.
Hey, all right. I'll still be there.
I'll still be there. See you guys there.
Yeah.
Leave it at that. Could have been a simple
as that.
Then you started running off,
talking shit, and then he started talking shit to Moshi. Did you see any of this shit? He started talking shit to Mosh Pit Mike.
I glanced a little bit on it.
Mosh Pit Mike called him out on not fucking.
Ouija Mac
and then
mentioned Mosh Pit Mike.
But this was fucking in January, bro.
Okay.
So this was a tweet from January where Ouija was basically talking about the line from his song. My big brother Moshi, knock your ass out in the mosh pits, you know what I'm saying? Right. He basically tweeted that in January. JellyRoll went back, retweeted that with a caption saying he ain't gonna do shit, basically. So then that brought Ouija into it.
Basically saying I'll stand up or some shit up with anybody. I'll stand up toe to toe with anybody.
So then Ouija's like, hell, bro, that's like, for you being who you're supposed to be, how you gonna fucking tag or quote one of my tweets from fucking January to talk shit to some dude? You got something to say to him, hit him up, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was like super bitch shit. And of course, our homeboy Ouija Mac, being the OG that he actually is, like really came back at that. And then even JellyRoll said some stupid shit back, like about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, P.S. I got that feature for you, Baby Bubba or whatever. Yeah. And Ouija came back. I felt like straight G was like, bro, that song's been out for a fucking month. You know what I'm saying? So,
like,
whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, So if you really are down, you know what I'm saying, squash this beef and we can get this track going on. Paraphrasing, of course. But you guys can see all the shit going on Juggalo Twitter. I feel like JellyRoll took it to a petty level where he didn't have to. He's still gonna show up at the gathering. He's been at gatherings that he wasn't performing at anyway. Right. But I mean, if he's got a problem, you air that problem out with the people who got the problem with. Don't be on fucking Twitter and shit.
Maybe that's why he's gonna be there. Maybe that's why.
If he's there to cause problems,
not problems. Maybe
but if he is
like,
though,
hey, like,
if he is though, look, because I know he's a G out.
JellyRoll versus
he's a big motherfucker, but Mosh Pit Mike takes fucking ass whoopings for his fucking broke ass living. So if it goes down and there was a real fight, I would love to see that shit. Psychopathic All-Star Pass, you see fucking JellyRoll and fucking Mosh Pit Mike go to fucking bloodbath in the fucking backstage. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that
put it in JC Dub ring.
Bro.
Like,
put in JC Dub ring.
The shit, bro. But anyway,
maybe
regardless, I just think it's.
I digress.
I think it's some shit. Oh, then your boy. Speaking of I digress, of course, KG had some shit to say about it today. JellyRoll's the most humble person ever and respectable artist. KG only has something to say when something bad's going. But I'm so happy everybody's talking about fucking this bullshit instead of talking about whatever else they were talking about on Twitter.
BK says he wants to see Atmosphere.
Bro,
dude, Atmosphere, like you said, or any other rhyme sayers, that would be dope too.
I don't feel like the bombs are done dropping. I'm thinking there will be some more big names.
Right.
I can see Atmosphere. You guys fuck with RA the Rugged Man might be back this year to get his redemption gathering spot, and he had motherfucking Psalm 1 used to be with Rhyme Sayers, a hologram Kizzy, and I think that was her alias when she was Rhyme Sayers, and she was like his DJ and shit, so that'd be dope as fuck if they were at the gathering again this year.
Speaking of RA and the hype of him maybe being back, did you see when they announced this guy?
What'd he say?
That the DJ or his DJ is his son, I guess. I was like, hey, are you doing DJ this? He's like, this is some shit you've never seen before. I suggest you do it. If you're gonna DJ it, he's like, you're gonna be there to DJ for him.
Who said that? So tell him. I didn't hear.
RA tweeted. Okay, let's get into it right now. KRS-One.
KRS-One is the motherfucking gathering in the Juggalos. South Bronx, South Bronx, bro.
Anyway.
Boogie Down Productions in the motherfucking house. It's gonna be some crazy ass shit, bro. I'm eating acid that night. I'm eating acid that night.
I thought he said
too. Fuck me.
I thought he said eating
acid that night.
Acid and ass.
So I can go back to the motherfucking 80s in this bitch.
But anyway,
that's gonna be
KRS-One got announced, right? So on whatever on Instagram, it was ICP's Instagram. RA was like, "Oh, this is dope." Kung Fu Vampire was like, "Dude, this is massive." Blah blah blah.
Huge.
Yeah. RA was like, I guess this is KRS's son is his DJ. And
KRS's son
DJs for him, right?
For who?
For KRS.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, I can't look at it right now because it's not my phone's being used. But he said something along the lines of
Mayday for sure.
Mayday. Hey, that
keep going.
But he says he was telling whoever the DJ was like, "Hey, are you DJing? Are you gonna DJ this?" He's like, RA's telling whoever, if you've never, if you're gonna do this, do it. You've never seen anything like this before. You need to do this.
So cool.
You need to DJ.
That is so fucking
You need to fucking DJ this experience.
DJ
the Gathering. If you're gonna do
it,
you need to DJ this one for KRS because
that's so fucking
this
cool.
is nothing like.
Because RA knows what it's all about. RA went on tour with ICP, so he knows what it's all about.
And he told whoever it was, the DJ, I can't remember the name right offhand.
That'd be tight if he's back. He might not be back, and that's understandable. But we have KRS-One at the motherfucking gathering.
Dude, that's dope.
That's cool as fuck.
Super dope.
Our homeboy BK just shouted out on our fucking... For those who don't know right now, we are also streaming this video, basically for the first time ever, also on Instagram Live. So they will see things that you guys didn't, and you'll see things that they didn't as the night progresses. We are in the chat right now, and our homeboy BK was talking about Mayday, bro. Mayday's the motherfucking shit.
Our motherfucking homies.
Mayday are absolute homies. Mayday actually tried to twist my leg to go to the show Tech 9 last weekend, but I chose Game of Thrones and my mama over going to Tech 9.
My mama,
sorry. Bro, they hit me up like, "Oh, bro, hey, just record the shit and fucking, don't stay offline." But I missed Mayday in Chicago last week and Tech 9 on the It Goes Up tour. We had free tickets. Yeah. The whole squad had free tickets to go to this shit. But we didn't fucking go. What's fucked up is that sometimes we get free tickets and we don't get to go to these things, and it does fucking suck. Crack-a-lag, just hit you up. Fuck it. You could actually bounce out and come back. But anyway, Mayday should be at every motherfucking gathering of the Juggalos.
I agree.
At the they talk about it. They talk about the gathering in a track. At the gathering 17 or in 2016. Our homeboy Twitch, Twitch, right? Yeah. We had partied with him. We watched Mayday, and then we left to Twitch's house and fucking 99 red balloons. You know what I'm saying? And then went back to see the shittiest Dark Lotus that I'd ever seen. But Mayday at every gathering, man. If Mayday could be at every gathering, that's what I want to see, dude. Mayday should be main stage of the gathering. Mayday should be on different at other festivals as well. Other than the gathering,
main stage everywhere.
Right. Main stage at the gathering of the Juggalos, Mayday should be.
But they won't put him there.
That was someone else that we did mention in our video. And if you go back and you look, we talked for about an hour.
At least.
In our last video, talking about
that was almost an hour and a half.
It might have been an hour and a half, talking about the people that we want to see, and we gave detail of why we wanted to see these people. He wanted to detail about Bone Thugs and Harmony. I talked about about Snoop Dogg, Kung Fu Vampire. I told the story about the Slaughterhouse tour.
Oh, okay.
Remember remember Chicago Slaughterhouse tour?
Yeah, I remember.
That was one of the fucking rowdiest Chicago shows I've ever been to.
They were third floor
of a fucking of a building in Logan Square, Chicago. The floor was bowing in that bitch.
I remember that.
People were sneaking in through the window with towels or whatever, were climbing up the side of the building. We were smoking a fucking joint, and security came and dipped out of security, and then I knocked this fucking kid out at the fucking show. Shit was wild as fuck. If you guys watch,
I thought we were gonna go through that floor, bro.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Oh my god.
I remember Sweets and LJ telling us, hey, get back to the side, and they're having us get to the side of the wall because we figured if the floor caved in, that was like the safest we were gonna be. Like if you got closer to the wall, you'd be safer or whatever. We talked about it in our gathering video. It was like there was this big ass fight that went down. It was like Chicago Ninjas versus Indiana Ninjas, and fucking we slayed some motherfuckers. It was wild as fuck. But we saw fucking Kung Fu Vampire that first time. We told the whole story, and I felt like it was super dope because like
that was when he was still had his vampiric look with his
and his
big
fucking lurch ass hype man that was fucking like 7 foot tall. You know what I'm saying?
Bald head. And
that shit was wild. I saw the Slaughterhouse tour on 2 dates. I went up to Grand Rapids and saw it at the intersection, and then came back to Chicago and we saw it in Chicago and like wild out. Sweets and all of them were there. Fucking Matt and Kristen. The show was sold out, but I pushed, doing my like regular thing. I walked us to the front of the line and cut a bunch of people so they'd get tickets last minute. And they bought like 2 of the last 4 tickets.
For real.
But we cut like a fucking line of people that were. Dude, I walked through at one point and someone thought I was Blaze. So they're like, "Hey, what up, dog?" And I'm
but you are Blaze.
But like, cause I had your jersey, like that old school ass jersey, had the clock or whatever. Oh, yo, what's up, Blaze? We get a picture, and I wasn't even like Bobby Blaze in that community yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I wasn't doing shows yet. This was 2010. You know what I'm saying? So, or 2009 or 2010 or some shit. But I walked us all the way to the front of this bitch, and we fucking grabbed fucking tickets, and they bought like 2 of the last 4 or 5 tickets that were in that bitch, and we were lucky able to get in. Like I said, people were using their like t-shirts or whatever to make a daisy chain to climb people up 3 stories up the window that we were in. Bro, it was fucking wild as fuck, bro. The place was fucking jumping. We were throwing fucking PBRs and pennies at this like emo band that opened up, dude. It was fucking,
I remember that
shit. PBR and pennies, bro. It was fucking wild, bro.
You know who else I want? I know we talked about it last time. I want, and I just replayed or sent that video for fucking I don't know if you've seen when we sent it.
Oh, Jaron Benton?
The Jaron Benton.
Dude,
the bully freestyles that he's been putting out,
he got sued by Lars Ulrich this morning.
Lars, don't sue me! Don't sue me, Lars!
One, the fucking Nirvana, the Smells Like Teen Spirit one he did, dude.
Like, I know we planned on talking about it in the gathering video that we did, but I don't think that we really went into it. But I think they're holding out on everything until this video drops.
Right. Yeah, we talked about that on the way over here.
Okay.
I'm hoping it is, and they're just gonna drop.
I think last night they had to drop a bomb, or this morning they had to drop a bomb because of the controversy last night.
Yeah.
So like last night they had major controversy. Today they dropped KRS One, and everyone's like, JellyRoll, who?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what happened. But
so I think that when they drop this gathering video,
you know they're gonna go all out.
That's what I'm saying.
It has to be like the biggest shit in the last few years.
When the infomercial drops, I think it's just gonna be.
How long was the last year's infomercial?
It was cool because they brought back fucking. Didn't they bring back fucking Weekly Freakly Weekly? Right?
Yeah.
They brought Fat Pepper and all that.
That shit was like a half-hour long.
They have to go all out in this one. I feel like anyway. You know what I'm saying? They have to go all out. And I hope.
I feel like by this time last year
that they're like holding bombs, and that when that video drops, people are gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Picking that wig back up and fucking slapping it on the fucking head, you know what I'm saying? With some super glue and Faygo.
That's what I was gonna say.
I really hope that that's what's gonna happen because, I mean, there's been some bombs though, and people are like, 2016, you know what I went to see?
What did you go see?
Wizard of the Hood.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only reason why I went to the motherfucking gathering in 17, because it was the 17th annual.
That shit
versus
made me
in 16.
cry.
It was the only reason why I went is because it was 17 in Beeman
17?
and fucking Wizard of the Hood. And most juggalos can attest, you don't necessarily go for the lineup. You go for the gathering.
Yeah, you go for the gathering.
You go for the gathering. You know, we go for some shit that, like, we're going to have some experiences over that weekend that are going to have little to nothing to do with who plays on main stage. But whoever does play is a fucking huge bonus.
Fuck yeah.
So we want cool people to play at the motherfucking gathering, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so we want our Maydays, we want our Twisted Insanes, we want our fucking Kung Fu Vampires,
we want our Jerry
and our
Bentons,
Jelly Rolls,
God
and our Jerry Bentons, and our Liquid Assassins,
Bentons.
our Jerry Bentons,
our Ben and Jerry's,
and our LSPs,
and our
Razors, and our Scums,
we want all that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Classes and our straight underground shit.
We want that shit at the gatherings, and even if we don't see it,
is
you know what I'm saying?
Boy, shit's so expensive.
I want all those other things though too. I want it to be super. I want it to be crazy. In 17 or the 17th annual, they had Jim Norton, right, for comedy.
Yeah.
You know, so let's get some fucking dope. I mean, we got fucking Randy or whatever from Trailer Park Boys.
Randy.
So let's try to get some fucking big shit. You know what I'm saying? As the months roll on. I know we will be talking more about the gathering, and all I can hope for is that some of these other names, before we go in, because we didn't hear from Matt Murderous in that last video. Matt Murderous, give me 3 people, maybe even that we haven't listed that you have to see at the gathering of the Juggalos this year. Give us a regular, give us a fucking like a wish, and a fucking never could happen. Come on, let's hear him.
All right, well,
let's hear him. And we want to hear you guys.
I would really like to see a one last writer's set, really a good writer's set.
Improbable but great suggestion.
Never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen.
At least not this year.
There might be writers, but it's not gonna be the writers that you want to see.
Yeah.
Little writers.
Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting as fuck, Sid.
We gotta go to the fucking Yacht Club party this year.
Check that shit out.
Yeah. But, they're selling T-shirts. We should buy them.
Yeah, I
totally.
seen the for free.
Fuck yeah.
Give me another one.
I want Ice Cube to come back.
Hell yeah, that's a good one. I think that's someone that we mentioned at the 2009.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Matt Murderous went to that one, right?
Yeah.
2009 gathering. Me, Matt Murderous, and Jiggy Fresh. I bought this acid from this homeboy that I knew. On the way to the main stage, and ate this acid. Like it was like the first night of the gathering, and Ice Cube played, and it took me back to like the late 80s, early 90s, and I was like,
or even Snoop Dogg. I would like to have Snoop Dogg.
That's what we talked about. Bro, we broke down some. No, it's good. We want to hear that because that's the general consensus. Everybody wants to see Snoop Dogg at the motherfucking gathering. I think everybody could agree, every Juggalo who's watching this video right now, I think you could agree that you would want to see Snoop Dogg at the motherfucking gathering of the Juggalos.
No, that's fucking legend. I mean, KRS-One is a legend.
That would be spanning 2 generations.
Exactly,
right there.
but what I'm saying, like, KRS is a super...
I want to see this.
Oh, that's the dreamer.
That's
the dreamer. See, that's the other dreamer. That's the other dreamer right there. Run.
But we had we did say Snoop, but like KRS-One definitely was like more to the late 80s, early 90s, like super early.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Like Snoop is more the shit that we grew up on, like when the gangster shit started coming. So like,
you guys watched the last video that we did talking about the gathering of the Juggalos. I told my Snoop Dogg story because I have a whole Snoop Dogg story of how I get like Snoop Dogg is really what got me into rap music. I told the story about this tape that I got on a sledding hill, so you guys go back and watch that video and please listen to the story because that was like the first time I've ever told it on video. And when I was 6 years old, I got into Snoop Dogg, listened to Doggy Style, and if I could see Snoop Dogg as a motherfucking gathering of the Juggalos with my tall cup, my Yeti that I just lost,
I'd have to go to like Spencer to get a pimp cup, bro, or just go get one start fucking bedazzling a fucking Snoop Dogg cup, bro.
I lost my Yeti. I'm gonna have to buy another Yeti.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man, I'm so.
I have a goblet.
He lost a goblet. He lost a Yeti.
I lost my Yeti. That's all decked out.
That's decked out with the Joker card butterflies.
I had a Juggalo goblet. It's in Arkansas.
I have a Juggalo goblet here. I have the green and black one. I can take that, but still, it's not my Yeti that would keep my fucking drink cold all night. My Caribou Lou that I'll have to drink that night. But the super fucking gathering is coming. Super motherfucking gathering is coming, and all we can do is talk about it more and more as we go. I'm gonna be. I haven't bought my ticket yet.
I ain't bought my ticket.
I'm gonna buy my ticket though after his in-laws pay me some extra money this next month.
I'm gonna wait.
I got money to do it right now, but I was like, as a responsible adult, you start filling out things of, when bills are due, when you're getting paid, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit, I got this extra little lump of money that I didn't decide. So, like, then is exactly, like, I should get this money from this shit, put it in my bank, and then just right away turn around and just buy my gas.
Well, that's what I'm waiting on.
But I have a hotel that is not paid for. But good thing nigga got good credit. So, that's where the hotel's at right now. But, man, the Gathering of the Juggalos is coming up fast as fuck. At the end of this month, our homeboys over at JokerzGallery will be dropping the Amazing Jeckel Bros 20th anniversary documentary.
Shit.
Yeah. Featuring Bobby Blaze.
What I'm getting to in this is that when this awesome ass documentary featuring carnival spirits, I believe Speak Yo Clout, Murder Mayhem Show, you know what I'm saying, Fagel Lovers, and will be premiered on Fagel Lovers, covering the whole era, and the era of the Jeckel Brothers was dope, because even Wicked Clowns, the first Wicked Clowns from Outer Space tour was under the Jeckel Brothers era, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit went down within those few years. I was super honored to have an opportunity to tell my story, representing TeamMUJ on this dope ass documentary. I did a little cool video, you know what I'm saying? You guys got to see it, you know what I'm saying? The video was dope. After like they show it here on the Joker's Gallery or whatever, we'll release the full 12-minute video on TeamMUJ, but we will be pushing that shit. Because we know it's gonna be fucking dope. I can't wait to see the thing. If you guys are watching right now, go follow Joker's Gallery, and they're showing like little clips of everything that's gonna be happening in this shit. And man, it's gonna be dope as fuck.
It is, dude. I get excited about it because I keep seeing
our motto, "Family United, Not Divided," is actually coming.
Shows
together.
Right here.
It shows
within this year.
Collaboration.
Because kind of leading into that, you know what I'm saying. And I want to talk more about our project, but like Matt really brings up a really good point about this Family United Not Divided thing. Is that we've talked about it for a while, and Jiggy Fresh and I were talking about this a little bit ago. At the end of this month, Jiggy Fresh finally pushed it into my mind that we should bring TeamMUJ back. You know what I'm saying? And in that time, the idea of Family United Not Divided, we have been able to immediately capture again by working with our homeboys over at Carnival Spirits. And now we're going to be working with Joker's Gallery and Fagel Lovers. We are on a, I feel like, a good friendly basis with Speak Yo Clout. We've got really good ins with LSP and Razor, so we feel like we're like this Juggalo world that we've like been honored to be a part of, and that's like shaped and changed our whole lives. It's super dope that we could come back to this fucking cool project that we started years and years ago and left for years to come back, and everybody still show us that we are fucking stronger together, and Family United, Not Divided is how it should always be, you know what I'm saying?
I remember.
So even if our little squabbles, like we're fucking brother and sisters and shit, we can still be fucking,
that's fine.
You know.
I remember.
We're not all gonna agree on the same fucking shit every time, so I mean, it is what it is.
I remember going on my computer way back in the day and putting in www.the6.com.
Oh man, back in the day.
Seeing that website load up and me thinking, man, one day I'll be a part of this
Hell
shit.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, here we are doing a live feed.
To come back to this
website,
is super dope, you know, and it's been a year now. Like in July is when we actually put the shit back into play. But it was just a year ago last week. We hooked up with our homeboy who was like currently residing, I think, in Denver, Colorado, named Jackie Fresh, long lost relative of Jiggy Fresh.
How's he doing these days?
He is the one that really put this whole fucking MUJ thing back into motion by really just like, you know, yapping all night.
Tequila shots and a lot of
but here we are again, and like when it comes to this Family United Not Divided thing, we just want to shout out to a lot of people right now, like, because I mean, without even naming it, because you guys all know. But it's just been cool as fuck because we're coming up on a year. Matt brought up a really good point about this whole Family United Not Divided thing, because I wasn't even going there when I was talking about this dope documentary that we're getting a part of.
Dude, like,
but over this last year, like you're saying.
It has been, bro. Like
that we're able to do these projects with family.
We hit up, Carnival Spirits. We got down with the Juggalo Takeover.
That was a fun video.
And that was a fun video. You know what I'm saying? And then, Bobby Blaze drops, reaches out to our Joker's Gallery. Here we are, he's part of this this Amazing Jeckel Brothers video, the 20th anniversary video. Speak Your Cloud, we've been in a lot of contact with them.
Bro, let's do, I need, just get a hold of this dude and let him know. Let's do Run the Jewels. He keeps posting pictures and there's a Run the Jewels sticker in the background. Yeah. Let's do this shit. Let's go 3 episodes. Let's do Run the Jewels. Yo, motherfucking Mikey, let's do motherfucking Run the Jewels.
It's either Run the Jewels or we're doing the Bone Thugs, bro.
Let's do Run the Jewels. Let's do both.
We'll do both.
If we get a good reaction, we'll do both. And in between, we'll do a fucking Run the Jewels, then Bone, then the other Run the Jewels.
Then Bone, then Run the Jewels, and Bone.
I'm down, bro. Creeping on to come up.
Creeping on to come up. East 99, Art of War.
Let's do it.
RTJ.
And then RTJ 1, 2, 3.
All right. You hear that, Mikey? We got you, baby.
So
that's what's going down. Or if you're gonna be here, I don't know if Cameron's gonna be watching.
What I was getting to originally around that is that after we drop this fucking dope ass collaborative project with the homies over at Joker's Gallery, we're gonna be releasing a whole series of our own videos leading up to the Gathering of the Juggalos, basically all throwback stories, talking about my first gathering was in 2002. I already recorded a whole fucking 15-minute video. It'll probably be a little bit longer with little segments that I hope to add into it, talking about that gathering, and then we were going to talk about all the other gatherings that we've been to. We're going to talk about motherfucking 2003. And Matt Murdoch's going to talk about the gathering too.
Yeah.
I know.
All I'm saying is I'm glad to see him here.
Hell yeah.
Alive and well.
Shout out to Roxy Wow.
Shout out to Roxy Wow. Happy birthday, Roxy Wow. Yeah. If you're watching here live, happy birthday, Roxy Wow.
Hell yeah, much love, Roxy Wow.
Happy birthday, Roxy Wow.
Yeah, we always owe a lot to Roxy Wow, and Matt has really good stories to tell about her on the next edition of Gathering Stories. But for it's been a minute since we've been at the weekly web show, and again, man, it's a year now since we went to DCG Con last year, the second annual DCG Con. Yeah. We're gonna drop on a video probably in here. We're at the very end, an encore where you could just watch this shit after we roll the credits. But we had about 5 minutes or something, or 7 minutes or some shit.
Something like that.
It's less than 10 minutes of pictures and a couple of videos that we took during DCG Con last year from the time that we left here.
It's basically just our visit to Colorado. Yeah. So once DCG Con got canceled, it was fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, we were just hammer time the whole time though, because we landed in Colorado a whole day before the con and went to a baseball game and all this shit.
Yeah,
so we had
baseball game.
If you guys watch back, if you guys look back to our own. We did.
We
did. If you guys look back to our first weekly Wicked Web show, we talk about it, and probably in the first 3, we talk a lot about DCG Con.
Yeah.
And if you watch that video, you kind of see it through our perspective.
That's what it was, bro. Colorado was just. I mean, we went for DCG Con, yeah, but once DCG Con got canceled, dude, it was all right, so what do we do now? But like you said, he's been there so many times, dude. It was perfect, bro. We still had a good time without.
Got up, we bounced.
We went to fucking.
We did your own thing.
We went to Garden of the Gods, bro. We went, like you said,
Cave of the Winds. There's an episode of South Park. The Man Bear Pig. Episode of South Park that takes place at Cave of the Winds. We got to go to the Cave of the Winds.
We went to
look over fucking.
That's awesome.
300 plus foot fucking clip.
We went to Colorado Rockies game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, the whole trip was fucking dope as fuck.
As soon as we landed,
and I've been out to Colorado a bunch of times, and all of them have been dope. This was one of the best because I had so many people with me. I've never been on a plane that time where we took up 2 rows.
Yeah,
we had 6 people on a plane.
We went to the rooftop bar, bro. We fucking drank.
I can't wait for next.
We were at a rooftop bar, and just so happened Lagunitas was there to give fucking a tasting and gave us all kinds of dope shit.
It was hey, you drink
that's that's one of our favorite beers, Lagunitas. Right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lagunitas.
Shout out to Lagunitas, hell yeah. But dude had a bunch of shit just
happened.
Cups set up behind us.
Yeah?
He's like, hey, he's like, what are you drinking?
Gave us keychains, lighters.
Yeah.
stickers, all that shit.
The keychains were Waldo's.
I don't know what the fuck is Bobby Blaze.
Keychains with fucking roach clips on them, bro.
I know. And keychains with roach clips.
The Waldo's
bottle openers that said Waldo's. This is this beer that Jiggins just luckily it happened to get us out to. It was, bro.
It was meant to happen.
Fucking meant
to
happen.
It was in the stars.
The dude was like, "Hey, what are you guys drinking?" Like, "Oh, I'm drinking some local Colorado beer." He's like, "Oh, nah. Well, after you're done with that, go ahead." He's like, "You like IPA?" He's like, "Yeah."
He's just pouring up glasses.
He's like, "Here, take one." But I was like, "Oh, all right." He's like, "No, it's for free. Just go ahead."
It was gross though, because it was like that spot in Napoleon Dynamite when they just like poured the cups of like fresh milk and shit, and there was just like shit floating in it because like there was just shit floating in these beers. Yeah. Bro, and I had already smoked like fucking 20 joints, and bro, I've been drinking since the time I left my fucking house.
I was on a point where it was like, fuck it, it's free beer.
But it was dope, bro. He hooked us up with those keychains,
lighters,
stickers.
Shirts, stickers.
Man. Yeah, it was dope, bro. And it was like when he does like it's the shit that we fuck with, bro. Oh man, so that's what you gotta do it.
I gotta do it.
Either way, if I don't go to Gorefest, I'm
run into debt, rob somebody.
I'm trying.
Well, you only live once, motherfucker. Rob somebody.
Actually, you live every day.
Yeah, you're right. Then live, motherfucker. Live, and then maybe we'll die on that plane flight when you finally.
Wow.
Let's go out there and we'll just, like I said, 2 or 3 days, bro.
TeamMUJ will be
like,
there.
and dude, and we'll fucking, it'll be some rockstar ass shit.
Possibly.
Like it's popping as fuck at the Roxy for Gorefest.
For fucking, dude, Gorefest was popping when we went. Our Roxy was popping.
Roxy's just the Roxy's dope, bro. The Roxy, like that's where you feel that real ass Juggalo shit. Yeah. Go out there, we probably see Sneaker Token shit out there, man.
Yeah.
And if we're out there for fucking 2 or 3 days, we can do the same shit. Yeah. Where we drive out to, you know, the Springs area, and chill out there for a day. Yeah. Go back at the night, whatever. All I'm really going out there for is it would be to DJ for Razor,
right?
And then you know, then see anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, let's do it. But hey, man, a lot's happened since. One of the things that I really want to cover before we get the fuck out of here, because I know it's been a minute.
We went off about some shit that had nothing to do with anything.
I know, well, we didn't plan on talking about that. We didn't plan on talking about that at all.
Unnecessary thing was awesome, though.
Yeah, we did not plan on talking about that. But it's coming up, man. It's gonna come up real soon. So
it's just the random flavor that we provide for y'all.
I don't know if we're gonna get to this.
Super that.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get to that. We need to simmer on the sauce. But
we'll wait on this.
Our homeboy motherfucking Ouija Mac, who is now on the road with the Insane Clown Posse, Ritz, and DJ Paul for the fucking Fury Fest tour, is about to release.
What, 3rd, 4th, 5th?
Fucking, I don't know, bro.
In a year? In less than a year?
He's released so many projects on this.
When did Trash Fire come out? Right before we went to Denver.
Yeah.
So you got Trash Fire, Gutter Water Damage.
No, coming up now.
And now Wasteland.
No, Resistance. Walk to the Wasteland.
Okay.
And that's what's dropping right now. Yeah. You guys can pre-order that at Ouija Shop. Even in between everything that you just said, there's like 4 little extra remix albums or EPs.
Yeah, the Trash Fire Backwards, the Water Damage Reverse, the little fucking Death Plus albums. Ouija's a fucking hustler, bro. That's all it is, bro. Ouija does not stop. The guy keeps fucking going. He did the DJ Stigmata fucking 50 Shades of Death, which wasn't really new music, but it was still dope.
This Resistance Walk to the Wasteland right now is available for pre-order at some OuijaShop.com or something.
OuijaMagShop.com.
Some awesome merchandise going along with it. It drops next week.
Yeah. Pre-orders are live.
The motherfucking release is a year to the day.
May 25th.
That Gutter Water dropped. Or was it May 27th? Well, it's around the same day that Gutter Water dropped. In that time, we've got way more Ouija Mac than we deserve.
And I tell you what, that motherfucker, shout out to fucking Ouija, man. Plain and simple. That dude is
he's a fucking beast.
He's a beast.
We're gonna go see this motherfucker. Are we going to see this fucking Fury Fest tour on June 7th?
Duh.
Nah, fuck it, we ain't going.
Is it June 7th then?
Yeah. I believe so, yeah.
Okay, June 7th, Joliet at the motherfucking Forge.
Joliet,
Illinois.
However,
hopefully before then we will be announcing another super sauce.
Super sauced up something giveaway.
Something or other. Something that's like plenty
We
of
will
S's.
let you know.
Very soon coming to the motherfucking Weekly Webshow and TeamMUJ, along with the launch of our brand new Bleep.
Did you hear something?
No.
But
anyway, we'll be talking about that in our next video. And in the meantime, I don't want to talk about this because I don't know nothing about it.
Generation Nightmare?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Smash
or pass? Smash or pass? No, be honest. I mean,
honest, I after giving it a couple listens, I'd smash. I mean, it's still not all I expected, but
there's a couple of beats in there.
There's some bangers. Like. Some of the rock songs have grown on me.
Yeah.
But
I don't like the emo rap.
I'm still not feeling the magic spells for some reason.
Let's check it out.
Everybody feeling the magic.
I probably won't listen to it,
but I smash.
Hell yeah.
After giving it a
smash or pass.
After a couple solid listens, I give it. The first listen, I was kind of like, eh. Couple listens after, I give it a smash, bro.
Cool.
I fucks with it.
I think I'd still listen to it.
I fucks with it.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it at all. And I'm not gonna be one of those guys who are like, oh, compare it to this or that. I just want to know what you guys are thinking. Let us know in the comments. I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't know anything.
They're about to be on their second leg of the tour.
Yeah,
I'll talk about it. This is their first one.
How was that first run? Did you see it at all?
No, I didn't see it. The one
was at Citadel, right? Where's that place? Have you ever been to base camp? I've heard of it before.
I seen Shivan say that it was like.
I know where it's at.
He said like it's at like. He said it's almost like a clubhouse of a.
Really?
Yeah, like it's not even. Some of those tickets will probably be free too, but.
It's far. It's out of the city.
It's in Lyle.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But Shivan said it's right down the street from his house somewhere.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
But I don't know. We'll see.
But other than that, for sure, Fury Fest is coming up.
Fury Fest is coming up.
And then we'll be on the motherfucking road to
It'll
motherfucking
be
gathering.
June. Hopefully this fucking Arctic cold will be.
Hopefully
it's supposed to be like 1,000 degrees tomorrow.
Hope so. I hope so. Because I'm supposed to be outside all day tomorrow. I want to fucking see System of a Down. I'll probably stream on TeamMUJ.
He'll forget.
I'm gonna get drunk as fuck tomorrow, bro. Hey, I bought bud tomorrow just to smoke tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we're like I'm a pothead, like I buy bud that like is gonna last. I bought bud just to smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, like
strictly for tomorrow.
Yeah, strictly for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's like, hell yeah, I'm like Becky's
bag.
Going. You know what I'm saying? I gotta roll like a you know my little joint pack?
Yeah.
I gotta roll a couple of those, you know what I'm saying? With some fatties, you know, just for this shit. System of a Down, bucket list band. So I'm gonna go out there to fucking Chicago to see them tomorrow.
Fuck yeah, bro.
And hopefully it'll be dope as fuck, and hopefully I'll stream a little bit. If they got Wi-Fi, I'll stream for sure, but if not, I'm not using any of my data for none of y'all.
No, my dad.
You know what I'm saying? Because then next week is motherfucking 8500, and I'll do that for you guys though, because I'll up my data then.
We might be there.
Yo, bro, you should go. Get over Cracker right now, bro. You got money, bro. You can do it.
Hey, listen, we will be there. All right.
You got more money than me, nigga. You can do it. Hey, much
I'm
love, bro. Much love.
Much love to everybody.
Hey, it's been a minute. Hey, we're gonna do a fucking wrap-up show on our fucking Instagram, so tune into that. I know this is gonna be way after you see it or whatever, but always make sure to tune into our Instagram because we do a lot more live shit on there. Hey, but it's been a minute, but over the next couple of weeks, you guys will be seeing videos from all of us. Until then, I'm motherfucking Bobby Blaze for TeamMUJ.
Drink fresh.
Not murderous.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Whoa.